Hi, guys. This message is for my collective for anyone who the title resonates with. Some of you will resonate with. Some of you may not. Take what does apply and let the rest fly. So, collective, what I'm getting is there is someone who wants to communicate with you, who has feelings for you. This could have been someone who took forever to bring you some kind of offer or just drug their feet when it came to giving you an offer or your connection, whether it be a friendship, a lover, or a family member. It could be any kind of relationship here. But this is a cycle. It was some kind of repetitive cycle when dealing with this individual, and either you or this person did something to put a stop to a some type of repetitive cycle. And your energy when you showed up for this person was, forward movement, love, loyalty. But the other person's energy was money focused, focused on image, immature with communication. This was someone who was immature emotionally. So your energy and their energy did not match. They were very immature, confused, didn't know what they want, something to do with finances, and you're showing up, loyal, knowing what you want and all that. So this could have been the energy prior to now. But this person wants to communicate with you. For some of you, they could want to apologize. For some of you, they could just want to reach out. Um, but they're worried about your response. They're worried about what to say, what not to say. They don't know if they're going to say the wrong thing. Also, this person feels like they got to have a certain type of status or money or something to offer you to even reach out at this point, especially since this cycle has already ended before with them, and they know the way they showed up before when you were dealing with them was very immature and not loyal, not stable, not consistent. So the fact that they want to reach out now, but they fear your response, especially because you showed up for them in a way they didn't show up for you. And they don't know what to say. They fear that you may reject them. They fear they may not have enough, to even offer. So this may be why they're not saying nothing. They could be lacking in their finances, or they feel they got to come in with something to even get you to communicate or even accept their offer. This could have been someone who's left you out in the cold before, so it makes it even more harder for them to come in and try to communicate. This is someone who could be reflecting on the way you showed up for them. They might think, every time I needed so and so, they were there for me. And again, this could be lover, family, friendship, whoever. Place it how it fits. Every time, such and such always showed me love. This is what this person's thinking. This person was always there when I needed them. This person was consistent. This person did not shut me out. This person did not ignore me. But this person's energy towards the collective, was lacking communication. Someone who seemed confused, someone who seemed to be focused on an image, someone who was very immature, emotionally in all kinds of areas. And, this could have been someone who left you feeling stuck during a period prior to the cycle closing out because they were giving and receiving to others, or it was more important about what was going on, like who's popping is what I'm hearing, where the party's at, who's showing up, kicking it. Maybe you weren't so much focused, collective, on partying or doing things that are, in that manner, and this person was, and this is where the communication came in and lacked. This is where this person was immature because they were more focused on maybe get-togethers, partying with people, giving and receiving to others who will give to them, drinking, and these are just examples. And this person was very indecisive. This person could have had a choice between two, or this person just didn't know what they wanted, and that their emotions were not balanced. And now they're thinking, should I reach out to the collective or should I not? And why they're thinking all of a sudden, I haven't quite got into that. We're going to see, but it kind of has me wondering, well, why now? And I do know part of the reason is because this person is reflecting on your energy. You were always consistent. You were a loyal friend. You were a loyal lover. You always showed up. You always took action, whereas this person didn't. So maybe they could be reflecting and feel bad, or maybe they want to apologize for something because you always showed up in that energy and they did not. And they're just going back and forth in their mind. Should I reach out? Should I not? What do I say? How do I say it? you know, and this could be due to maybe if you're in my collective and this resonates, maybe you're doing good on your own. Maybe you're independent, you're looking good, you don't, you seem happy. You've pulled your energy back from this individual or maybe several people, and you seem to be doing really good since you've pulled your energy back. And this person notices that, whether it's a friend, family, lover, ex-lover, whatever, someone notices this because you chose a new direction. You chose to move forward. And if it was a lover or whoever it was, still was a hard cycle to close out, a hard pill to swallow, is what I'm hearing. But you chose to heal and you chose a new beginning. You realized the way you were showing up, someone was not, and that it was a dead end situation. And you chose to move forward. And I think that's what's drawing this person in to take notice, because you chose to move forward. And a lot of people struggle to choose to move forward, or choose themselves. And then not only to move forward, but to move forward and look good moving forward, maybe looking even better than you did then moving forward, doing even better, being independent, all those things. You chose to see someone for who they were, or people in general, and that's very attractive to this person or people in general, because a lot of people struggle with that. If it's a family member, a lot of people struggle with seeing that family member for who they are. If it's a lover, a lot of people struggle with seeing that lover for who they are, and more putting their feelings over the reality of a situation when it's a relationship that's not balanced or they're not being treated right. It takes them a while to place that judgment call, right? It could have took you a while, but you, at some point, you did, and you chose a new direction, and you realized you want a balanced relationship. You want a divine relationship. You realize you want someone who's going to put that same energy into you that you put in. And you chose to close this cycle out with this person who was not doing that. And you're willing to be patient to wait on that. This could have been, a child's father, a child's mother for some of you, dealing with people in the past. Maybe you finally chose to stop showing up for friends, family, or whoever it is, just because they're family, or just because it's a friend or this lover. There was something that happened where you chose to see a situation or someone or people for who they were, and you chose to move forward with the information you have, and you realize that you show up more than the other person, whether it's this lover, whether it's your friends, whoever. And you chose to close the cycle out here because you may have realized, if I'm showing up giving it my all and this person was not, obviously if I keep showing up giving it my all and they're not yet, they're not going to change. So you knew something was going to keep repeating or keep happening if you did not close out this cycle with this individual. And maybe that brought some kind of shock to this person. Now this person is feeling left out in the cold because you're no longer reaching out. You're looking good. You're no longer communicating. And now this person is watching you stuck in awe. That's what I'm hearing. Realizing the choices they make and the things they've done. For some of you, at one point, they left you feeling trapped. They left you out in the cold, left you hanging and stuck to go party with someone else, or go party with their friends, or go party with other people. And things were all about money. And these were things they never told you, and why they left you stuck, why they left you hanging, why they never chose to move forward with you. And you could have realized all this, and you're like, you know what? I see what's more important. I see where your priorities lie. And I'm just going to end this right here. I'm just going to end this cycle. So I no longer have to worry about it, and you no longer have to worry about it. We'll make it easy and the decision easy. I'll leave you to your vices. It's that kind of energy here, no longer allowing someone to come in and out and deceive you, because you realize someone was coming with this energy, and that brought karma to the situation, no matter who it is, family, friend, foe, or lover. Because every time they reach out, or every time they try to return, they're coming to return to deceive you again in some kind of way. And maybe that's what stops this person from reaching out. Some of you, they may reach out, but what stops action, maybe you put a stop to the action if they have already reached out. I'm definitely getting this is like a person you've already dealt with. Now, whether it's a lover, family, a friend, I don't know, but it is someone who has deceived you. They will tell you half truths. They would come in and out. And you know that this like that was not going to stop until you put a stop to it, because this person was going to continue to come in and out. Oh, they're always going to come back as long as you allowed it. And I think you realize that, because the time might go by and then they pop up, and then time might go by and then they pop back up. That's because you allow it. And you may have realized this. Okay, I'm just stopping this altogether. The next time this person reaches out, coming in with that same energy, that in and out energy, I'm going to stop it right there before it even gets started. I'm not even going to respond. I'm not going to communicate. I'm going to block this person. It's that kind of energy what I'm picking up on here. And that's going to bring justice and balance in your life. And that's going to give karma to this person, because they need to sit and reflect on their energy, because you're no longer allowing them to come in, or people in and out your life when they want to. And that's friends, family. Like, oh, they might leave for a while and then they want to pop back up. If you are not consistent, I don't need you around. And that's for anybody. That's the energy I'm getting here as well, because you're working on your boundaries and self-love. If you are a feminine watching this, you are starting to operate more in your masculine energy when it comes to your emotions, and standing more in your feminine power when it comes to your boundaries. If you are a masculine watching this, you are starting to operate a little more and understand, or maybe you need to, where your feminine energy lies, because we both operate in both energies, or we have it where it comes to setting boundaries and speaking your truth, or if you're masculine, expressing your emotions more and being honest with how you feel to people. I'm seeing that energy here. Some of you got more realistic with your feelings. Like, is it really feelings? Is it really love? Why I keep allowing or doing this, or letting people do this? You're getting more realistic with your feelings and validating those feelings versus not validating them. Like, is this what I'm feeling validated versus what the reality is? It's checking those emotions, putting your emotions in check. And this could have somebody shocked. This could have people shocked. If this is where you're having, you just did a whole 360, like your social media, your friends list, your phone, and you went through and you just got rid of anyone who's in and out, or you put up boundaries, you're no longer speaking, you've cut people off, or a person, however it resonates. This could come to a shock for some people. And if this is resonating with a particular person, this person is shocked that you're standing in your power, that you have your guard up. And it's making them want to come towards you even more, although they have not healed and done the work. Although, because this person wants to keep repeating a cycle with you, or people do, as long as you allow it. But they just can't believe that they're not having their way anymore, or they can't come in and out, or that you're not responding the way they expected you to, or that you're not reaching out. Or some people just can't believe that you chose to heal, or a person, and wait for the right connection. If you're someone who hasn't been dating in a while, somebody can't believe that you're single. Somebody can't believe you're not, it's that kind of energy. Or if you did a transformation and you changed, and you started working on you becoming a better parent, or just speaking your truth. Some people can't believe you're speaking up. There's an energy here of disbelief or shock. Like, did such and such say that? They're standing in their power. They're meaning it. I can't infiltrate that. And there's an energy here of, if you have children, you're realizing that you have to set boundaries with the people you date and what you want in life, because they're falling behind you. That was like a kick in gear there too. For those of you who don't have children, that message not for you. And this is causing a shift. This is causing a change, not only for the collective and whoever this video is resonating. That wheel is starting to move now, because you're no longer stuck in a cycle, let alone in a repetitive cycle. You're no longer stuck or choosing to be blind to a truth, whether that's someone else's truth, a person, your truth, your reality, the people around you. You are no longer choosing to sit in disbelief when it comes to people and their actions, sit in disbelief when it comes to feelings and emotions and illusions, sit in disbelief. You're like, what a person shows you, that's what you get. That's who they are. Family, friend, foe. And now that you're realizing this, and now you're taking action and you're applying these boundaries, you are mastering your emotions, not overreacting, keeping your emotions intact, not allowing your emotions to cause you to stay stuck in situations or to cause you to do things that are less than or settle less than or deal with people who are want you to take less than what you're worth. That causes a major shift and change for someone here, because it's like no longer doing something. And it's shocking. It may be shocking to several people, it may be shocking to this person, but this is standing in the power of some kind of way, shape, or form. Also, it's realizing no longer allowing yourself to be breadcrumbed. And I can hear someone saying, if that means that I'm just not going to ever find that right one or date or have someone who matches my energy or finally have that divine connection, then so be it. I will find other finer things in life to make me happy and work on myself and enjoy the things around me or the fruits of my labor. I am no longer taking small offers from people, taking less than what I deserve just because it's something, just because it's I feel I have emotions for this person and they just give me a little bit. Like, you're no longer accepting that little bit when you know that that's not okay. You're no longer going to choose to turn a blind eye to a truth. When someone tells you or presents you with evidence and there's evidence to back it up, to prove about a person or situation on how they may have deceived you in some kind of way, it's no longer being blind to that. Okay. It's no longer choosing, well, I love this person, so I'm going to turn my eye or back to their behavior. Now, whether this is children, a lover, family, friends, it doesn't matter. You've been presented enough evidence or shown enough something that is concrete, that it can be proven, and you're turning your back. It's like, if you have been proven to something, that's that kind of energy here. Not allowing other people and to stress you out. It's like, if you're sitting around stressing me out, and on top of it, you're in and out, you're inconsistent. Know what? Friends, family, lover, it don't matter. On top of it, you're inconsistent. You're in and out. You only want to party. You only, however it is. You're realizing you're not about to allow someone else to stress you out who's not even on your level, who's not even loyal to you, who's not, and it doesn't matter who it is. And this is where it's like an aha moment. Someone is getting broken down from, growing. There's growth here. They're getting broken down in a sense to where they can grow to that emperor or that empress energy, realizing what it's all about, mastering the emotions, setting the boundaries, being mature, not allowing people to take you out of character, not settling for less, not turning a blind eye when a person has showed you who they are, getting more realistic with your feelings and the reality around you, learning what life and what love and what it's all about. It's not all about a relationship. It's not all about having to have love in your life to be happy. It's all these different things that embody in one that makes the emperor or the empress, right? And this comes with learning self-worth. Someone is starting to realize their self-worth and self-love and stand on it, because they realize when they don't, they just sit around in pain anyway. People keep coming in and out, and they're going to be like, well, why? I'm this good person. I'm this good person. I show up, I do this, I love hard, and people keep doing me like this. And these things are true. This person is a good person. They do have a good heart. They do give. And people do keep doing this. And the reason that keeps happening is because a person allows it to happen. That's where the whoever this is resonating for, that's where they lacked in the enlightenment, was what they're only doing it because you allow. Of course, any person who can get away with something, it's like a child, doesn't mean they're going to keep doing it if they can get away with it. And when you demand your respect and you have this self-value and self-worth and love about you, you make people respect you. You don't just allow people to keep running you over and doing things because you love them or because you allow it. That's the power. That's that swords energy there, that queen of swords here. No, I'm not going to allow you to stress me out no more. I'm not going to allow my feelings to take over because I care for you. I'm going to keep it. No, it's that energy here as well. And this is no longer allowing people to allow you to feel burden or allowing someone to stress you out. And you're also realizing you don't want to be that person putting in, carrying the weight of the relationship or doing all the work, and you're getting little in return. And some of you may be realizing you don't want to deal or get with the individual or this person you were dealing with. It was just burdening. They had too many burdens. They had so many things going on. And that was because this person has a lot of karma that they have accumulated or things they need to resolve that they're not. So it just keeps piling up. So of course, when they get with someone like you, or when you dealt with them, it felt burdening. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Anyways, you get what I'm saying, to deal with them. That's because they had all these other burdens of their own and things that they were not dealing with, cycles they were not closing out with, habits and things and people, and their priorities were not straight. So that's why it ain't going to work out with you and this individual, because their priorities and goals, your energy is completely different. You're looking for something loyal, but then it brings you back to, well, I'm this good person and I'm loyal. Well, why do I keep attracting these kind of people? Again, collective, I'm gonna take it back, because you have other part you're missing when mastering this Empress and Emperor energy is setting those boundaries. When you fully know your self-worth and value, even if you love someone, even when it comes to your own child, even if you want to say yes, but you know you got to stick your boundaries and you don't fold on them. That's the last part maybe you need to master and work on, is that, those emotions and those boundaries, to stop allowing these people or this person to come in doing something that you know is less than what you deserve or not right. And then that cycle and that shift can change of you attracting people who just want to come in and out and want to do you bad, whether it's family, friends, because there's something within you still got to master and work on. Once you can prove and show to the universe, okay, you're no longer going to allow those individuals who keep coming in, or a person to keep coming in. You're going to set those boundaries. And then when it goes to attempt to happen next time, because we always get tested, we always get retested too, to see if we learned lessons. When you see those same red flags, or you see you're not getting that energy, you dead it. You just put it into it because you already see where it's going, right? That kind of energy. And if this is resonating where it is a past person, it makes this person want to take a chance. They just want to come in because you close this cycle out with me. I can't no longer come in and out, or whoever it is. They just want to come flying back into you, like, oh, now you hurt them. You broke their heart. How dare you in this cycle of me coming in and out? How dare you not respond, or how dare you have me feeling left out in the cold when this is someone who had you feeling like that, and now they're feeling this way. Again, collective, whether this is family, friends, foes, ex-lovers, it might be all of the above. This is the energy here. Like, how dare you switch up on me and not respond, or switch up on me and go and be independent and be happy and single, or not allow me to come in and out, or not put up with my behavior BS anymore. Wow, that hurts. That's like the energy I'm getting. Like, it hurts them that they cannot come in and deceive you anymore. They want to so bad, and I know this sounds crazy, but that's what I'm seeing here. They want to still be able to come in and deceive you like they used to. Like, this is crazy. Quick to put you in a third party, or quick to see if their lies will work. And you just was like, no. I'm focused on me. I don't want none of your secrets, your illusions, and your BS. I don't want your emotional manipulation. Someone here has realized someone's tactics and tricks and, their cycle. And someone here has also realized that this person is not done pulling all their tricks out the hat yet either. And they know when this person comes in that they're coming back in that same energy. So, and this person, like I said in the beginning of the read, wants to reach out to the collective. Don't know what to say. Fear they don't have enough to offer. Not sure how, because they're obviously the ones who didn't show up correctly or did something. But now they're like, well, if the collective is healing and they're doing good, now this could be a friend, lover. Again, I'm going to keep repeating that. This is like the thoughts. Well, now they're doing good. How can I come back in and manipulate again? How can I, you know, what am I going to say now? Because if they caught on to me and it's not working, I'm not hearing from them, I've noticed a change. It's like that energy of, well, what do I say? It's just crazy. Someone knows, someone's listening here is listening to their tuition. They know when these people or this past person, family, friend, whoever, lover reaches out, your intuition is telling you, and someone is finally starting to listen to their intuition and their body when it tells them something, even without being presented with facts or evidence, starting to be more in tune with the body and that tuition, right? And listening to self more, because someone knows if they were to deal with someone again, someone's like, it's just waiting for a disaster, waiting for destruction. Or if you deal with this individual or certain people again, it's like it's waiting on a downfall kind of energy. It's destructive. And you're working on changing things, wanting victories, when this person or these people don't even seem to have goals in sight. They're more focused on relationships and partying and deceiving people and selfish and all this energy, or however it is, than they are their future. So, this is causing you to want to walk away because you knew you weren't happy. Even if you love this individual or these people, you knew that this person does not bring wish fulfillment, and it was time for a new beginning. And now that you've walked away, this person is looking at you like a blessing, or these people realizing, seeing that you were some kind of blessing in their life. They could have had a new beginning and opportunity with you. These friends, this family could be thinking that, whoever this is about. And now someone can say, all they can do is sit about and think about is how they hurt you, how they deceived you. But it's like, well, why are they thinking about this now? Why? Because you're doing good, you're looking good, you don't seem to be sad and depressed. You've seemed to do the work and you're actually putting boundaries up. So now I'm thinking hard, like, it has someone thinking like, wow, this person respects himself. This person gains a new perspective on dealing with you when you do that. Like, they really did that. This person really meant what they said and stuck to it. And I'm blocked. I can't come in with all these different tricks up my sleeve. I can't come in guarded. I'm just going to miss out on this opportunity. But I wanted some kind of victory with the collective. I know the collective can bring me some kind of victory, or the collective makes me look good in some kind of way, or every time I step out with the collective or I deal with the collective, no matter who it is, friend, family, foe, lover, ex-lover, it looked good in some kind of way. And you really could have chose, and this is where that, if you're a feminine and this resonate, embodying that masculine energy, we got the King of Swords here, standing in your truth, standing in your power, strong enough to walk away. And if this is resonating where it's an ex-lover, this person wants to say to you, I can't believe you found the strength and courage to even walk away. Like, I can't even believe you left, but they're not. This is energy. If it's they're not, and more so if this is resonating for you and you closed a cycle out with someone and you have transformed your life in a way, like your finances, your look, whatever you're doing, you seem to be doing it well and doing good and even better than before. This is unbelievable to this person or people, the transformation, like, wow. It was a complete, like, it seems like once a situation ended, someone took off, or someone did even better, someone looks even better type energy here. Or once a situation ended, someone's finances got better, or once something ended, a new opportunity came in. And now this person could be in regret, or people could be in regret that they did not invest in you, that they didn't give them enough time, or didn't believe in things you did. And while you were healing and doing the work, they didn't see that worth at the time, right? It's that kind of energy here. And so these people are in regret, or this person is in regret, thinking about the past. And, that's usually this says kill him with success, kill him with, you don't have to kill him with words. You don't have to show off. You don't have to. But if this is resonating and someone has completely changed their life, wow, I am the only one here. That's okay. Virgos. Oh, is this resonating for you though? So, but back to this reading, when a person ends a situation with someone and they completely do a complete 360, like they've done good, they have changed it. I'm a Pisces too, and they have changed their life around since leaving that person. They're not walking around looking sad and depressed, but they're also not focused on being with someone and in relationship. So if this person is not seeing you with no one and you're looking good and you're doing good and it's all a complete mystery to them, this is what's making them curious. But again, this doesn't mean that to take a person back. What's going on here is someone did a complete 360 once the situation ended, and someone just can't believe it, and someone's in regret because they didn't know that you were going to end up being successful. They didn't know that your business was going to end up growing. But when they were with you, and these are examples, when they were with you, maybe you were just starting off and you weren't even making much money, or they like didn't even believe in your dreams or your goals type thing. And it seems like, and this is an example, once you left them or they left you, however it ended, business took off. Now there's, and that's just an example. There's that kind of energy here. Even if it's family or people who's done this, or been in this energy, they see you doing good and they can't believe, regretful that they didn't see your worth and value then. But that's the thing about it. You're not supposed to judge another. If you're looking for money and things, of course you're going to miss that person's creativity or goals and not believe in them because you don't know the process, right? You didn't care enough for that individual to invest in them or believe in them or even sit down and take the time to get to know them. So of course, when they take off or they're looking better and they change, it's going to catch you by surprise. And it's meant to, and that's that person's karma. That's what they get, that's because they never thought that you could do this. They didn't believe that, whether it's leaving them or your business took off or just the fact that you walked away and you transformed your whole life and self around. Like people are like, wow, you know, no longer wanting to fight and compete for no one's attention or this person's attention or just fight and compete for anything in general anymore, and focused on happiness and what it takes to attain that, what it means to be that. And that also comes with realizing if someone or something doesn't make you happy, even though I love them, this is that Empress and Emperor energy here now, how to embody that. They stand in their power so much so if I love you, but you're not making me happy or I'm bored and discontent, they're going to express that truth in that relationship. And then they're going to stand in their power enough to walk away when they know that it's not, even though you might have feelings or even though, that's finding that courage and that strength and that power to do that aligns with whatever makes you happy and whatever does not make you happy. And that's when things start changing, when you start putting action and doing things towards what makes you happy, or taking action and getting rid of the things that don't make you happy or don't bring you success. That shows the universe that you mean what you say. That also shows people that you mean what you say, and they can respect you more. And then things can start turning around. If you've been experiencing blockages or your business, or for some of you, like I said, it could have been this person or this type of repeated cycles, or could be family members, friends that you think that are your friends that could be blocking this. Once you realize this energy and you apply it to everyone around you, things can start moving forward. And some of you quickly, if it is a business and you've done this energy and you've realized, and then you're like, okay, this is not my real friend. All they want to do is party. This person doesn't love me because I keep showing up. It's no longer being blind to those things. Hi, Kristen. Thank you. And it's no longer deceiving yourself from your own happiness. And especially if you have children. Because if you're going to allow yourself sabotage yourself or deceive your own happiness for the sacrifice of someone else, those children can fall into that pattern, right? Because that's where these generational curses and things pass down. Like I look back until I did my healing work when I first was young and dating and had to go through my first heartbreak when I didn't know self-worth and value. I look back at my mom's dating behavior and look back when I was growing up. It was very similar. And I'm like, wow, this thing really does. It passes down. Because I'm like, well, she did the same thing. And here I am doing that, and it really kind of, when I chose to really dig deep from generational to self-worth and value and what it really takes to become this empress, or what it really takes to stand in your power, or acceptance, and that takes time. It took a lot of time. It takes time. But when you commit to that and you commit to yourself and what's important and your morals and your beliefs, and you stand by it, the outcome when you do that is happiness. It is peace. You get that commitment, you get that loyalty, but you first got to heal and do all the work on that road to that, and get rid of all the energies or people or person around you. And that comes with forgiveness and healing and, maturity and growth and all those things. And then everything you want will fall right in place. For some of you, this means having a new beginning on what it means to have a happy family, what it means to have a loving family. Maybe if you didn't have that growing up, some of you may have, some of you may have not. But it's going through these trials and tribulations, especially if you have children, realizing you can build your own happiness with your own family around you. Just having those children there, it may even change your image. Like, I can be loving and feel love, just me and my kids alone, not having her. For those of you who don't have children, it could be just as simple as finding contentment in the things and happiness around you and what you already have, without the relationship or without the making something work with someone or feeling bad and living in regret and what people's done to you, just being content, letting things end and allowing change to happen within you and around you. Sorry guys, some people are walking past my house outside. I'm like, I hear people talking, but there's no one in here with me. They're walking outside. And that's where the self-love comes in. Once you choose to commit and believe and stand on what you believe in for your children, for your own happiness, even if that means you have to stand alone, that's self-love. And there's people who embody that, but there's so many people out here who lack that self-love, including myself at one point in time. I know I always heard about self-love and this and that. And, you wouldn't do this if you loved yourself, or you wouldn't put up, and all those things were so true. And it's like, wow, when you really got to realize what self-love is and what it means to embody that. And when they say no one can come in and love you the way you want to be loved, or that relationship you truly desire, when you don't fully have self-love within you. And when we love ourselves, we set those boundaries, we choose head over heart, all those things. We don't get breadcrumbed. We don't take less than. We don't ignore the red flags. It's a journey, and it is a process to realize all that, and that's what makes this person want to take action if it's a past person, but more of on the confusion, the fact that somebody cannot confuse and deceive you. It's like, I don't know. It's not funny, but I'm laughing because the way the cards come out, it's so much like someone wants to be able to have that power and control over you. Or maybe this is the type of people you date. It might be like, well, I left this relation, next one ended up being kind of similar. Someone where it's all about control, or it's about, them. And these are just examples, but could be the actual real deal. But or dealing with people who got options, or may seem to always want to put you in a third party kind of energy. And it's funny you said Virgo, and the Virgo card come out next after the Star card, about the taking action to confuse. Kristen, now the Virgo popped out after this. But where I'm getting with my cards for just the collective reading and how it's standing is, needing to go within and ghost, leave certain things and aspects behind. And some of you, it's people. Some of you, it's not only people, but it is your thoughts of your perception of what love is, you know. And what's funny, Kristen, is I'm going to show you here since you're in on this live. So this Virgo came out. So we had the Four of Cups, bored and discontent or missed opportunity. This can go a few different ways. The Sun card, realizing, happiness. This could be you keep giving an offer to someone, trying to do everything you can to make someone happy, and they just never seem to be happy. And then here goes Virgo over this. Someone rejecting an offer, someone rejecting happiness, someone not. It could be so many different ways you can interpret those cards, but how they're laying out here with the rest of them, this would indicate to me is leaving certain thoughts that you have of a certain person can make you happy, or those missed opportunities, or letting that thought go of doing everything you can to make someone else happy. And if you're not putting in that same energy to yourself to make you happy as much as you would someone else, that's never going to work out, because that's like roadblock energy. Because what I'm telling the universe is I'm willing to do anything to make someone else happy, even though I'm not happy, even though they're not putting in that same energy to make me happy. Friends, family, lover, it doesn't matter. That's a mixed signal there. It's letting that go of that pleasing someone, or feeling like, that people pleaser energy as well here. It's ghosting that. It's leaving someone behind. If someone has ever left you feeling ghosted, or people who have left you behind, it's also letting that go with that forgiveness too, not holding on to it kind of energy here. Because something was toxic, or people, letting go of toxic relationships, letting go of relationships, or dealing with a certain individual. And if this was resonating on a past person, as I was talking more a lot about in the beginning of the read, this is someone who wants what they want. They see you as wish fulfillment, yes, or toxic, but it's not in a sense of wish fulfillment where I want to get married and be loyal and commit. It's more of a wish fulfillment is I want to be able to come in when I want to, when I get ready to, and have you when I want and have my way. And this is crazy, but this is what I'm seeing. It's this type of individual who's in that energy, and you've got to put a stop to that, because that never turns out well. And of course, that's less than your self-value. That doesn't align with your beliefs. And that's the truth. And that's this person energy. And now is a good time, collective. You got to stay focused on work. Whatever you're trying to save and do, your future, you got to think about your future. And this is just a distraction here. The temptations, the distraction, this and that. And, you got to move past that. You got to move past those thoughts. You got to move past that obsession, and that takes work. You got to start small, and you got to continue at it. And you got to ask yourself, what about your future? Or what about paying that house off? What about, does this person align with that? Does this person make you happy? Or is it more of a thrill? Is it more of a, you can go without the thrill and the all those other things, find other ways to, but you really got to ask yourself, because in return, this blocks, if it doesn't align with your morals and beliefs and things, not only does it block your peace and happiness, it blocks your clarity, and what life and what it's really about. Broke my heart into pieces. Girl, I totally understand that. That's even more confirmation to just, cut all. That's also that Virgo card, that energy being there. If they're in that energy, and that can be the disbelief, like, and be shocking you, like, and you can keep trying to convince a person, how do you not see or understand, blah 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 blah. They know what they're doing. They definitely know. They want to see the reactions. That's more of, you need to embody that Virgo energy, that ghosting. The Hermit can also represent a card of ghosting, leaving something completely behind, instead of keep trying to seek validation in someone else or something in someone else, completely leaving a situation and ghosting it. Now I forgot which order I laid these cards out. I was going left to right or right to left, and now, but anyways, the last two end in this. So We have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So if this is resonating when it's dealing with a past person or whoever, friend, family, foe, it's like I was saying, I can't come in and stab you in your back again. I can't come in and betray you again. You've already let me do it. You let me stab you in your back 4 or 5 times. And can I come in and do it the 7th time, the 11th time? You know, it's like this person is going to have the audacity and the nerve to want to come back in just to do this again. Only if you allow it, though. Only if you allow it. And it's like how I was laughing throughout that read. Like, yeah, and they're coming in childlike too. You know, it's like, here I come. Can I please, even though you've been through enough, even though it's like, I'm glad that ended. That was just confirmation I was on the right track, because I know it sounds crazy. But if you stand in your power, a person's going to be more mad that they can't come in and deceive you. They can't. And that is their intention. Their intention is, if they've been doing it, they want to keep doing it. They get a thrill of it. And you better let me keep coming back in to deceive you. It's like that kind of energy, because they get some kind of gratification out of it. It does something for them. And you got to cut that energy out. For others of you, it's just allowing those friends, those family members who have taken from you, left you feeling defeated or any of that, you know, or it's lovers. If it's a past lover returning and they've already showed you who they are, they've already showed their hand, you better believe they'll do it again. You know, and they're coming as of today, and the energy right now, they're coming back in to do it again, or they can't believe that they can't. If you're standing in your power and you put it into that cycle, good for you, because it's going to be a repetitive cycle, and they just can't believe they can't come in and do it again. It's like, I'm only laughing, collective, because like, it's just the audacity. It's like a little kid. I just can't believe someone's thoughts is like that, but it's reality. So it's important to make people respect you. It's important to mean what you say and stand in power. If someone has already crossed you and betrayed you, you can forgive, you know, be cordial with the individual, but it's never good to allow them to come back in. You know, that fooled me once quote or saying, we hear it all the time. It's so true. You're not going to come back in and deceive me the second time. I love you from a distance. I love you, family, friend, ex-lover, but no, we're not doing that again. You know, it's standing in that power. But that's what I got for you guys. Like, share, subscribe.